Hi there! Here is Marco from Unreal Design. In this video, I'll go through the options found in the customizer of the Liber theme. Before we begin, let me explain these blue icons you probably noticed when you opened your customizer. These are great assistants to quickly access customizer section responsible for a certain element. For example, if you want to change something here in the header, just click on the icon and there it is. Okay, now that you know that, let's browse from top to bottom to the customizer sections in this theme. In the first section, you can change fonts and font weight for different text elements. This section is added by installing our custom fonts plugin that comes with the theme. If you don't see this section, then make sure to install an Unreal Design Google Font Picker plugin. Next, there is a site identity section. Here you can upload your logo, add site title and tagline, and upload your favicon. In header media section, you can upload header image or a video that will appear at the top of your front page. In menus section, you can set up your main navigation menu, secondary menu, and the social menu. This is the main navigation menu. The secondary menu can be set here. However, to display the secondary menu, you need to select one of the two row header options in theme options. We'll come to that a bit later as well. The social menu will display in the header, and its exact position will depend on the header layout you select. The next section is widget section. In widgets, you can manage all widgets that are available on the page you are currently viewing. Static front page is a basic WordPress setting. Here you need to select which pages you want to display as your front page and your blog page. By default, WordPress displays your posts as a front page. In theme options, things become more interesting. Let's see the header section first. Here you can choose between 6 different header layouts. If you want to display that secondary menu we mentioned earlier, you need to select one of these two row header options. Here you can add some info text that can also be displayed differently depending on the header layout you selected. You can also change header background color, text color, submenu color, and more. In hero image section, you have different settings to control the featured image of the front page and the caption box on it. So, you can hide the image, set opacity, set overlay color, change caption box background color, caption position, and more. In feature slider section, you can activate the post slider built into the theme and change different settings related to it. In footer section, you can change footer background color, add background image, change text color, and change widget list border color. In copyright, you can add your copyright text or hide it, change background and border color, and you can also enable the scroll to top button. This whole next section is dedicated to the front page. Here you can choose what content you want to display in each of the 5 content blocks on your front page, and then set different layouts and colors for it. This section is worth a separate video, So to see how the panels work and what can be done with them, please check the dedicated video named Liber Front Page Panels. Now, we'll jump to the blog options section. To see the changes we are going to make in this section, we need to open the blog page. When we open blog options, we'll find 4 subsections. The first section controls the post slider. Similar to what we've seen in the featured slider section for the front page, here we can enable or disable the post slider. The slider displays post featured image and title. You can select how many posts you want to display and from which category. And you can choose between these 2 slider layouts. You can also change caption background color and opacity, change text color, and caption width. In the blog title section, you can enable or disable title block and add background image to it. Let's try it. Title block will display the title of the page you selected to be your blog page. And breadcrumbs, if you choose to use breadcrumbs plugin we recommended with this theme. In blog layout and options section, you can change the layout of the blog page. You can change sidebar position, or remove it. In case you choose no sidebar option, you need to make sure that your images are wide enough to cover the space. The theme won't stretch the images, as it would lead to a distorted low quality result. Here you can choose to hide post meta. The last option is to choose between showing post excerpt and showing the full length posts on your blog page. In the demo, we manually added a more tag to the editor of each post, and it is therefore displaying excerpt, although we have full length selected here. This is how it would look if you choose to display excerpts from the customizer. Single post options control layout of the single post. Let's open one post and see what happens. You can choose between 2 post styles, default and elegant. Elegant type puts the post title in a separate title block, with the featured image being its background. Here we can hide post date, post footer, author bio, and related posts. In WooCommerce section, we can choose to hide or show sidebar on WooCommerce pages. Color settings are separated in 2 sections. In global accent color, you can change the accent color for the whole site, including the front page. In this demo, accent color is red. In inner pages color settings, you can change colors globally for all pages except the front page. Colors for the front page are adjusted within the front page panels covered in the separate video. In additional CSS box, you can add custom CSS code if you need it. From the theme info section, you can access theme documentation, support, and browse other themes by Unreal Design. So, that will be all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for your time.